in hockey between the Loyola Ramblers and the St Rita Mustangs. St Rita, very good team this year, although quite frankly playing both their Kennedy Cup Catholic League series right now and the Blackhawk Cup State Championship Series. They could be a little bit tired. Cleared out the center ice. St. Rita, coached by two former Mount Carmel players. On the near side, and the Mustangs picked up by the Ramblers. Oh, and that was offside. Ramblers got caught with feet in cookie jar. Whoop. Close enough. Add the quarter to the charity box. Over here on the near side, back behind the goal line. Mustangs get it out the center ice, and the Ramblers put it right back in. Wrapped around here to the near side and all the way out to center ice. Picked up by the Ramblers, and they flip it into the zone. Turned out it was not icing. Somebody got a hold of it before that. Now the Mustangs with it. Get it into the zone. Flops up high, grabbed and held on, and the whistle. Well, if Loyola wins this one, it will mark the fourth time this year that Loyola and New Trier will play for the state championship. The game you just saw here on the network. New Trier easily handled Hinsdale Central. On the near side. Picked up by the Ramblers and the Mustangs. Put it back into the Ramblers' end. The Rambler defense controls over here to the near side. And bounces back to the Mustangs line. A long shot. Bouncing one. Grabbed and held on. Out come the Ramblers. Into the zone. Back behind the Mustang goal over to the corner. Held in the zone by Loyola. St. Rita tried to chase it down and actually kept it. Ramblers kept it in the zone. Mustangs sent it to the far side. And flipped all the way back in deep. Right up the middle. Back the other way. Shot boomed wide over to the far side. Put over here to the near. And flipped in deep. Ramblers keep it in. And all the way down deep. Little give and go out top. On the near side, right in and right through. Put out high. And we've got a penalty coming up for hooking. So Loyola gets the player advantage. Up top. Over here to the near side. There's a shot that boomed wide. Again up top and cleared. And the Ramblers. Accidental though it is. 2 minutes for tripping. Negating the power play. And that's going to be icing. There's some of the coaching staff of Loyola. Peter Johnson and Stuart Gold. Stuart played his high school hockey at Evanston. Pretty good goaltender in his day. And Peter Johnson played for Loyola. On the far side, cleared out the center ice. Right back into the zone. Deep in the corner. And we lose the puck. Now they draw on that far side. Cleared out the center ice. A little give and go back the other way. Scrummed a little bit. Over here to the near side. Put over to the far. And now flipped in deep. Turned out to be a long shot on goal. Now the Ramblers bring it right back. Sent it diagonally in to the corner. Nobody there. Ramblers picked it free to the near side. And sent deep. No score, first period. Now sent again back in deep. That's that arm you saw there is the Blackhawks camera guy. Here to record for the Jumbotron, I would gather. For the Blackhawks. For the Blackhawk Cup down at the United Center. Winner of this game plays New Trier for that. On the near side, cleared ahead. Now flipped back deep in the zone by the Ramblers. Over to the near side. Wide open action, but not a lot of scoring opportunities, and that's icing against St. Rita. Ramblers with the shot. Sent to the far side, picked up by the Mustangs. They feed it ahead into the zone. And then flip back in, that's offside. And now back the other way. Over to the near side. Deep to the corner. To the far side. Up top. The big shot, the save. Back in deep. To the near side. Out ahead. Here's a shot, the save to the side of the net. And it's still free. Finally whistled out. I think the net ended up getting dislodged there. And stopping play. Now flipped back. Took a funny bounce off the glass, grabbed and held on. 5:41 to play in the first period. Back deep. A little backhand attempt, not quite there. Now deep in the zone, over to the far side. Cleared out ahead. And we get an icing. And again, icing. Now coming back the other way. There's a shot to goal. And St. Rita leads them 1-0. And the Mustangs on the board. 4:46 left to play in the first period. Ramblers back behind the goal line. Off the boards. On the near side. Drop past it. There's a shot. Grabbed and held on, and the whistle stops play. Ramblers bring it back into the zone. Put to the far side. We got a penalty coming up for tripping, would be my guess. Yep. I was right. How about that? Shot and a goal on the back door. And we're tied up at what? Quickie power play goal. At 3:19 of the first period. Back into the zone. Shot ran into traffic. And the Mustangs bring it back the other way. I've seen enough hockey games. I could probably call the penalties pretty much here. Up in the press box. On the far side. They kind of holding it along a little bit. Back deep. Little give and go attempt. And the puck pops free and grabbed and held on for the whistle stopping play. To the far side now. Right into the slot over here to the near side. Wrapped around and cleared out ahead. We're going to be starting soon. New program, New Scene Magazine, latest news and information and investigative reports. Our new program, New Scene Magazine, coming soon here to the network. There's a shot right through everything. Sent over to the far side. I'll put over here to the near. Flipped into the zone. And a backdoor attempt, not quite there. And you'll get to understand why I say I have a face for radio. But we'll be on shot wide. On with that new program. Long shot and the save. And to the far side, now deep. Right into the slot. The shot ran into traffic. Picked up, and the Ramblers feed it ahead. And we're down to a minute to play here in the first period of this one. Right up top. He shot that, boomed wide. Into the corner. And shot and a save. Grabbed and held on. And whistle stops play. Back up top. Deep into the zone. They scrum it along a little bit. Pops free. Bounced around a little bit. Deflected over to the far side. Now into the zone. The shot ran into traffic. Now flip back in deep. And the horn sounds ending the period. And the end of the first period play. We're all knotted up at 1. We'll be back with more of the semifinals between Loyola and St. Rita right after this on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And we're set for the second period. 1-1 tie, St. Rita and Loyola. Cleared ahead. Now picked up by the Ramblers. They try and flip it ahead. Now deep into the zone. St. Rita got it into the slot, dribbles towards the goal, and sent over to the corner. Cleared out ahead, and they pass on the near side into the zone. That was offside. And from the point, a shot. And knocked down at the defense. Right into the slot. Cleared out ahead. Here's a shot, the save. Up top. Shot ran into traffic. Picked up by the Ramblers. They feed it to the far side. Into the zone. Now put to the near side and cleared back. Ramblers flip it in deep. Back behind the goal line, over here to the near side. Fed ahead. Spread deep. Wrapped around to the far side. Now back into the zone. Deep. Right into the slot. Cleared out the center ice. Sent all the way in. On the near side. And cleared in deep, and that's icing against St. Rita. Here's a shot, a goal from the point. And it's 2-1. Over on that far side. Cleared up top. Deep. Centering. Here's a shot that boomed wide. Backdoor attempt. Grabbed and held on. And the whistle stops play. Now the Ramblers back the other way. Got a breakaway. Tried again for the backhand. Nope. I wish they would keep it on their forehand. They'd do a lot better with it. Out the center ice. Coming back into the zone. Over to the near side. Heavy check. There's a shot, a goal! As St. Rita kind of collapsed there. And the Ramblers off the shot from the right wing tight. Now lead it 3-1. 10:16 left to play in the period. Now, yeah, there we go. 3-1. And the Mustangs going to take their timeout. The puck out the center ice, flip back deep into the zone. Back behind the goal line. Off the boards, cleared ahead. And the Ramblers send it into the zone, grabbed and held on, and the whistle stops play. Off the boards to the near side. Up top. They scrub it along a little bit. Now back into the zone. Mustangs looking for a place to go with it. Along the far board. Now the Ramblers pick it up. Whoops. And clear it to center ice. Now the Ramblers 2-on-1 break into the zone, and that broke down in a hurry. Mustangs back the other way. And they have a 2-on-2 break into the zone over to the far side. Ramblers come up with it. Picked up by the Mustangs. Big boomer. And the save. Taken back behind the goal line. Cleared ahead. Flip back in deep. Cleared to the far side. Brought back into the zone. Over here to the near side. The cranker ran into traffic. Up top. And a whistle. We've got a penalty coming up. 8:22 to play in the second period. The draw. Now flipped in back behind the goal line. Over here to the near side. On the near side boards. Put to the far side. Back up top. Over here to the near side. Back again out high. Back to the wing. Back up top. Here's a shot, the save, and held on for the whistle-stopping play. By the way, not all the games that we do are shown on TV. And you can get a full list of the games by contacting us. What games we do have, and you can get copies of those. Contact us for information. On the near side, come the Mustangs. And the puck to the corner, back behind the goal line. Over here to the near side. And popped free. Cleared out and down. And we lose a puck. And that is a delay of game. Accidental though it was. Over here to the near side. Along the boards. They scrub it along a little bit. Picked up by the Ramblers. Wrap around. And the save. Back up top. On the near side. Cleared out the center ice, picked up by Loyola. Now flip back deep into the zone, back behind the goal line. A battle for it there. Centering, nope. And cleared. Turned out to be a long shot on goal. On the near side. There's a shot that boomed high and wide. There's a shot in that, boomed wide. Up top. Now picked up by the Mustangs. They get it into the zone over here to the near side. Now picked up the shot. The save, grabbed and held on, and the whistle stops play. On the near side. Flipped in deep. Up top. There's a shot. That goes wide. Over here to the near side. Cleared out the center ice. Didn't get it out of the zone. Ramblers pick it up. And now the Mustangs got it caught up in the skates. Ramblers come up with it. Flip it deep into the Mustangs' end. Over on the near side. Back into the zone. There's a shot. The save. On the near side. Right into the slot over here on the near side boards. Out to the side of the net. Shot ran into traffic. Picked up and flipped back deep. Now the Ramblers. And the Mustangs put it to the near side. Ramblers try to get it out of the zone. Nothing doing. Up top. Put to the corner. Deep behind the goal line. And heavy check back behind the board, bringing a rise out of some of the fans. And the Ramblers send it deep. Winding it down here in the second period of this one. Ramblers leading this one. Now Loyola. Up top. Put in deep. There's a shot off the side. Loyola taking it the other way. Spread it ahead. Up top. There's a shot in the goal. With 1:50 left to play in the period. And change of goaltenders for the Mustangs. Now into the zone. The shot ran into traffic. Shot saved. On the rebound over here on the near side. Now back behind the goal line. Up top. Out high. 1 minute left to play here in the second period. 4-1 in favor of the Ramblers. Well in control of this one. On the near side now. Right into the slot. Out ahead. Drop past it. Shot save. Rebound shot. Shot it wide. Oh my. Boy, did the Mustangs collapse on that one. Ramblers with a golden opportunity and couldn't put it home. On the far side. Now the Mustangs. Back the other way. They shot off the side. A little bit of a touch there by the Rambler goaltender. Shot high and wide. Got a Loyola penalty coming up. And now the whistle and the stoppage of play. And the penalty for interference. As the horn sounds, and in the period, at the end, a little extra push and shove. Ramblers lead it 4-1 in the Blackhawk Cup semifinals. We'll be back with more here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Pulled by the Mustangs. Put to the far side. Back in and offside against St. Rita. Ramblers clear it as their penalty killing here to start the third period. On the far side, cleared ahead. Sent over here to the near side. They bounce it along a little bit. St. Rita Mustangs with the puck into the zone. Deep right through. Up top. Put to the far side, and the shot grabbed and held on, and the whistle stops play. Well, it's hard to believe our baseball season just about here. There's a shot and the save. On to the near side. And cleared to the red line. Brought into the zone. Shot ran into traffic. Up top. Deep to the corner, back up top. Out high. Big blaster. That ran into traffic out front. Picked up by the Mustang. Long shot, grabbed and held on. Stopping play. On to the near side, and the Mustangs keep it in the zone. Knocked down out front, and the Ramblers cleared out the center ice. 4-1 the score. Loyola over St. Rita. And it's coming along the boards a little bit again. Picked up by the Ramblers. They'll send it all the way down. And penalty was over. That's icing. On the side, out to the point. And we lose the puck into the Loyola bench. Now the Ramblers, 3-on-2 into the zone. Drop past it. And a little under lead. A lot under lead, actually. Into the zone. There's a shot to save. The rebound popped free, but back behind the goal. Over on the near side. Put along a little bit. Put to the far side. Ramblers off the boards out the center ice. And now flick the rest of the way into the zone. Picked up by the Mustangs as the Ramblers make a line change. On the near side. And it turned out to be a long shot on goal. Grabbed and held on, and the whistle stops play. Sent to the far side. Cleared ahead out to the point. I was just, wrong game. I was thinking about the New Trier Hinsdale Central game, the one right before this. Why New Trier was able to suddenly score so much in that third period. On the near side, now flipped in deep. And I think, looking at this game, I would say at least part of this is the St. Rita Mustangs are a little tired out. They're playing in the Kennedy Cup at the same time they're playing for the Blackhawk Cup, and all those playoff games in close succession, must-win games, can wear you out in a hurry. Up top. Now along the near side. Cleared ahead, up top. Sent in. We've got to battle other TV crews here. That's why that arm is there in the way. On the side. Up top. On the boards. They battle for it there. Centered. Picked away. To the near side. Flip back into the zone. Now sent back in. Over to the far side. Ricochets around a little bit. And cleared. And no icing there. I'm not sure exactly why. Might have been touched right off the bat by the Mustangs. Now sent to the near side. The big blaster, and that moved wide. Cleared back out to center ice. The Ramblers control. They'll send it on the near side. They're pretty much in control of this game. Back the other way. Scoring wise. And the puck went into the Mustang bench. Hit something over there. On the near side and offside. 7:40 to play in the third period. And a little trouble with the face-off. Now the draw. Bouncing puck. Back into the zone. There's a shot, the save. Grabbed and held on, and the whistle stops play. There's a shot, and that ran into traffic. Out to center ice and flipped right back in. And the shot grabbed and held on, and the whistle stops play. There's a shot, a goal! Right off the face-off. And it's 5-1. .706 to play. Just about halfway done with the third period. on the near side. Now flip in deep. Wraps around to the near side. Back behind the goal line, over here to the near side. Cleared out, not out of the zone. Bouncing puck, Ramblers send it in deep. Turned out to be a shot on goal on a little flick to send it deep. Now the Mustangs, outlet pass was broken up. Mustangs pick it up, bring it in the zone. Sent to the wing and over to the far side. Held in. Bouncing puck. Cleared out the center ice. And into the zone. Offside, though. And the play whistled down. Now the Mustangs fed it to the Rambler blue line. Loyola came out with it. Now St. Rita. And going to play a little game of catch for a little bit. There's a shot. And grabbed and held on. And the near side cleared out the center ice. And lay offside against the Ramblers. Puck clears out. Now back into the zone. On the near side, out at the point. The big blaster grabbed and held on, and the whistle stops play. On the far side. Right into the slot. The shot ran into traffic. Loyola leads 5-1. 5 minutes exactly left to play here in the third period. And the face-off. Up top. Flipped into the zone. Turned out to be a long shot on goal. Grabbed and held on, and the whistle stops play. The St. Rita fans heading for the exits. Offside. So are that's actually the Loyola team. You see they're leaving. Not the Loyola team, the New Trier team. Well, that's another one. Another quarter in. Some of the St. Rita fans and the New Trier team, they now know they're probably going to play Loyola for the championship. Right in front over here to the near side. Back deep over to the far. Flipped into the zone over here on the near side. And the pass shot all the way back. Turned out to be a shot all the way down. And turned out to be a shot on goal. And DJ LeVar there talking to some of his assistants. Shot grabbed and held on. DJ, the head coach of the Loyola Ramblers. Coming back the other way. Center ran into traffic. Right into the slot. Loose puck and a whistle and a stoppage of play. And a penalty on the Ramblers for hooking. At 3:34 to play in the third period. Penisignol and 2 minutes, part of accroché. Loose puck. Picked up by the St. Rita Mustang. They flip it deep. Cleared out the center ice. And the Mustangs with it. And that turned out to be icing. Shot grabbed and held on. Over on that far side. And offside. Mustangs with the puck. Over to the far side. And with this game, we complete our Loyola hockey schedule. I want to thank the Loyola Hockey Club for their kind assistance and cooperation and the production of these broadcasts. Our baseball season will begin shortly, and we will have Loyola baseball on our network. Back behind the goal line. Cleared out ahead. Into the zone. There's a shot that ran into traffic over to the near side. Back behind the goal line. Well, we'll be here all season long. Baseball season just around the corner for us. Flip back in deep, wrapped around to the far side, cleared out ahead, out to center ice. And back behind the goal line. Now there's a minute to play in the period. Said it a little too soon. Mustangs with it. First time he said it, it actually was the end of a penalty. Well, now there's a minute left to play over here on the near side. Along the near side board. Ramblers feed it ahead. Flip it in deep. Sent to the far side. Cleared out to center ice. And flip right back in deep. Picked up. And cleared. And sent in. It'll turn out to be a long shot on goal. And that's just about going to do it. And the game all over, and the Loyola Ramblers are headed to the Blackhawk Cup with a 5-1 victory over the St Rita Mustangs. So for the fourth time this year, Loyola Gold and Nutcher Green will play each other, this time for all the marbles, the Blackhawk Cup, the state championship. This is Mark Braun. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. I hope you enjoyed our hockey season all season long as it comes to a close now on the network. So long, everybody.